You have your target audience, you have your market segment, you have your objectives. So what's your strategy? Hi, I'm Aldric Toyad. Welcome to this video. What is a strategy and why is it important when it comes to communication? Strategy is basically how you're getting from where you are now to realizing the objectives that you've identified before the start of any year, period, or campaign. So there is no single communication strategy that fits every circumstances, right? It's because if you are familiar with the different stages of the consumer journey, from the state of unawareness to the state of awareness, acceptance, preference, insistence, and repetition, you would require different tactics, okay? But the tactics alone without consolidation becomes very haphazard. So many businesses that I've seen, and I'm guilty of this as well every now and then, we try to focus so much on tactics, we try to focus so much on tools that by the end of the period, we barely accomplish what we intend to accomplish that year. We barely reach there, maybe midway. Why? It's because when things are not consolidated, it is not aligned, any direction is a correct direction. To quote the Cheshire Cat, if you don't know where you're going, anywhere is the right way, right? So strategy, again, is basically how your organization, how your business goes from where you are now to accomplishing the objectives, the marketing objectives, the communications objectives, the business objectives that you have set for that period. There is no single approach. Different phases of the market, different industries require different strategy. So take for instance the series of videos that I'm making on YouTube. When I am doing this, I have less than 20, I guess, subscribers. But my goal, my intention to deploy these videos is to increase awareness. It is not meant to convert any contracts or any sales yet. It is merely to create awareness. Therefore, my strategy would be to deploy consistently videos every day for the coming 2020, beginning from today's date is the 29th of December 2019. So the tactic that I will employ to realize that strategy would be to record this particular videos, a series of videos, whether in a group of a set of videos, and then scheduling them, or focusing purely on one platform over the other, or deploying across all platforms, right? So tactics are the execution of that strategy. Now, if you are starting out, or if you are an established brand or an established company, and you are now coming up with a new product which targets the same segment, you would probably need a different set of strategy to communicate what you have on offer to those who are already relying or coming to you for your service or your product. As opposed to, again, if you are the same company with a new set of product and a new set of target audience or market segment. Therefore, your strategy would be completely different. You would probably skew more on creating awareness through promotion, through publicity, through advertising. Whereas, for existing customers who believe in your brand as a whole, believe in your company, believe in your capabilities, it requires less aggressive promotion, advertising, and events, but probably more on how it complies or how it complements the different product they're already having or they're already acquiring from you. So consolidate for an integrated and coherent consultation. Okay, I'm using too much of a big word. Consolidate your tactics through a strategy for an integrated and coherent as well as consistent execution. Here is the thing. Even without a strategy, an obvious strategy, it is still a strategy. The problem is the outcome of that lack of strategy will not measure up to the objectives that you have set for yourself at the beginning of the period. Okay? So I hope this covers a bit on what communications strategy is. I mean, it's a very generic, a very general approach, a general understanding of what strategy is. But it's very important. I can't emphasize this enough because we are fed so many tactics. I mean, when I'm surfing online, we don't use surfing online anymore, right? When I'm on Facebook, I go through my timeline, I'll get all sorts of tactical promotion. How to build your list, funnelytics, this and that, how to do this, increase your sales through that with this. It's very tactical. The question that I have is, at the end of the day, as much as appealing as these offers or these promotions could be, how would it fit in the whole the grand scheme of things? So that is a question that I put to you as well. Having all these tactics, having a Facebook page, having a website, having events, having publicity or publicity-related events to encourage publicity, how would it tie in to the bigger picture? How is it bringing your organization or your unit or your product, your brand, your service towards the objective that you have developed? If you are going for an IPO or if you're going for a listing, would the tactics fit that direction? Or perhaps you should focus more on other parts or other aspects of the business. And even if you do, I mean, communication you need to continuously communicate whether to your market, your customers, your stakeholders, right? So the emphasis would be slightly different. The news would be slightly different. So you want to, if you're going for an IPO, you would like to instill confidence in potential investors. You would like to share with the world that, look, in spite of what has happened in the last 5 years, the previous year or the previous quarter or the previous 2 quarters, we are seeing an increase in revenue. Our business model is working. It's finally coming to fruition, and therefore, it is ripe to enter it is ripe to go into IPO. And in the long run, starting from year 1 and onwards, there is a chance for potential investors, i.e., to make money through dividends, whether it's incidental or whether it's annual or semi-annual, however it may be, right? But basically the story is, or the narrative is, look, our business is sound. The business model is sound. Our revenue supports this growth, and we would like you to be part of that journey with us to grow even bigger, to offer more to a bigger audience, to help more people benefit from this service that I'm offering. Okay? So that is a narrative. So the strategy has to encompass or summarize all the tactics leading towards that narrative, so that at the end of the day, remember the communications objective, the perception is established, as well as the marketing objectives is realized. So thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. If you have any questions, feel free to get in touch with me. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Do share, like, and subscribe. Have a great day ahead. Bye.